Ladies and gentlemen, the sun continues to fire off a barrage of solar flares. Pow, 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 pow. And the mystery of the mysterious orbs over somewhere have been explained. The mysterious Aurora blobs explained. Europeans are still trying to wrap their minds around what happened after sunset on April 23rd, 2023. Anywho, auroras appeared. They were very strange. Nobody knew what they were. But then somebody created a chart and was like, hey, dude, this chart explains all that shit. So go to spaceweather.com if you want it all explained to you right now. Great. You know what? I'm not even sure this video is going to upload because I tried to upload my Super Doom video yesterday and YouTube wasn't really working well. Apparently, YouTube TV completely shit the bed, and that's always bad, for the final 8 minutes of the NBA playoff game tonight. You literally couldn't watch the game at all, but apparently they're going to be doing NFL season, so interesting times indeed. So if you're watching this video, go ahead and celebrate while I warn you of weather. Remember, stay aware. Oklahoma and Texas, this is your wow spot for today, and that's the wow spot for tomorrow. I'd imagine they'll put orange in here. So if you're in any of these spots, stay cool and weather woke on Friday. This is definitely giving off a spring vibe of just a lot of loose rain all over the place. Although this over here is notable, this up there is notable, that's notable, that is notable, and let us notate this thingy. All right? Apparently this line's dropping some big hail in some spots. We're talking golf ball. You've still got super bad, nasty, anomalous wildfires happening in Canada, which are causing a major smoke problem. And then we're watching, oh, there's a lot of lightning down there at the equatorial electrojet line. Yeah, well, things are interesting. Parts of Italy got hit really hard yesterday with flooding. And here you can see a lot of melted gelatos. Here we can see a cool image of a low pressure system approaching New Zealand, which is way better than Old Zealand. Yeah, the wildfire smoke situation is nasty. It's floating down into parts of the USA as well, causing some apocalyptic looking Armageddon-ish sunsets. It's got the sun looking like a brown dwarf. You know what I'm talking about? This is Louisville. Yeah. The Alberta wildfires are very bad, and it's just May. Man. Ma'am. Y'all. Hey, remember yesterday's lightning box? Let's check and see how it's doing today. Yeah, it's quite a lightning situation, in my opinion. Interesting formations. Stay tuned. Check out these Juno images of the volcanoes on Jupiter's moon Io. They are interesting. Also, here you go. This is the sun, and we're going to take a look at some of the solar flare filament and just overall solar energy action that be happening, as we've been getting quite a few solar flares today and yesterday. How are you doing? How are you hanging in there? Are you liking Jupiter and Taurus? And remember, on the 20th, was that Saturday? Mars will go into Leo. And so hopefully the pre-summer vibe will be way better. But we got some Mars, Pluto, T-squared Jupiter shit to deal with between now and the 21st. So buckle up, stay safe, stay cool, be cautious, and run away from weirdos. And I'm just noting here that a lot of people are going to choose to be Debbie Downer as their overriding personality 24/7 for the next 540 days leading up to the presidential election of November 2024. And Sean Tuffy was like, if both nominees stroke out before the presidential election, what happens? And I just want to remind you that I've been trying to remind you that with Pluto in Aquarius in November of 2024, chances of having a president over 70 years old seem pretty low. So, right, I think everybody should take the spring and the summer off from politics. But people who make a lot of money and get their riz and ego are literally going to try to use the gossip machine to gossip politics and keep you focused on politics every single day until the election. So just be aware of that. But there are important political situations that may or may not affect your life, like the debt ceiling. I think it's been raised like 68 times since it was instituted, since 1970. They've never let it default, but we are getting dangerously close. The government now only has $68 billion worth of cash left and is expected to run out of money by the 1st. So it's going to be interesting. I think they'll raise it, but anything can happen these days, Yeah, stocks will probably explode when the debt ceiling is raised, if the debt ceiling is raised. Connor is looking forward to hearing all the recession scenarios that involve housing and tech stocks at 52 weeks highs. But inflation's still kind of high. Gas is still kind of high. You know me, I'm always saying stay cool, hang in there, do your best to avoid World War III. Do I got anything else interesting to say for right now? Maybe. Well, if you thought the F-35 was cool, and I do, it's just been announced, Valerie, that the Air Force is going to award a contract for their 6th-gen fighter in 2024. I like airplanes. All right. So for some people, technically, the weekend starts on Thursday. So happy weekend, y'all. I hope you're going to have a blast. Zippity pippity poppity. You know the son don't droppity. Just making up words because you're free to do that. The mother of all economic recessions. The mother, bro. All right. If you like plane rides and lightning, this was the plane ride for you. All right, everybody, be cool, stay cool, and super shout out to Cody and Greg. Thank y'all for the contributions. And thank you to Asteroid Fight Club in general for just being awesome through the years overall. Y'all are amazing. And you're the reason why I keep doing this. God bless everyone. Stay cool.